Hey everybody, how's it going? Just want to stop to share with you. Every time the people from the government talk, they're not talking, they're roaring. They're roaring. Obama really needs to be called a nigger slave. But everybody thought it was the best thing to bring out the fact that someone was being racist. So it was absolutely illegal to call Obama a nigger. He's all, nigger, get over here. Nigger, we need to talk to you. So every time Obama talks like this, he's roaring. And it's a rule. It's a rule that they're making. Every time they talk like this, they're roaring and wagging out. The blacks, they don't want you to know this, that they have to have wilding out time so they don't remember. They have to have wilding out time so they don't remember. Okay? Because the blacks, just like the Jews, they're not supposed to be here anymore. And it's to the point where they don't exist. They don't exist in the future. Why? Because they were stuck on this plane, being too connected to it, telling them, no, we're not going to sacrifice a life or a big life or a program because they're all connected to a program. They got to connect to cybernetics or something. So you Jews and blacks, you don't exist in the future. You're damned because of your people not wanting to fucking leave the planet, saying, you know what? It's better to fucking leave this planet than fucking be here miserably, everybody. If we were to make a bet or a deal where if we're not here or they're not here or if at least one's not here, both lose, we should kill ourselves and make them both lose anyways. Because a lot are saying pride has never been found. You kidding me? It has no outlet. It's misery. That pride has never been defined. You're miserable. You're misery. Pride has never been defined. That's misery. That's misery on the highest degree. That's misery. So blacks, they wild out. So they do not fucking remember. So they do not fucking remember because they don't dare to remember that they're not supposed to be on this planet. Because as soon as they remember, the whole fucking team can die. The whole team can die. The whole planet Earth can be told what it is and what's going on. So every time they talk, it's a rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. It's an absolute rule. Okay? So Obama, he was having people killed in the White House for calling him nigger. When other fucking people, other presidents were being called nigger like it's fucking hotcakes. Like, nigger, come here. Nigger, I need to talk to you. Nigger, that's because, why? Because you made a mistake. And if you make a mistake, you deserve to be called what you are, a nigger. So, next time you get a chance, when you're talking to Obama when he's live, you're like, nigger, what do you mean? And he's like, I don't take that. I go, no. Don't start acting like a hillbilly because you don't know past your limits. Irregardless what your master showed you, you don't know past your limits, and that makes you ignorant. That means you're a nigger. So nigger slave, you didn't realize that you have a habit of not knowing past your limits. So nigger slave, what do you mean when what you're saying is three different things, but you have one voice and not even three heads? What do you mean? The fuck do you mean, nigger slave? So every time they're talking around the government, and things have not been settled 100%, they're roaring for a new rule. The reason why they roar is because it connects to the winds. Because the winds everywhere, there's technology every fucking where in the winds. And they know when they're roaring, they win. Because beasts, they go out and they roar. They go out and they roar. They roar. Okay? And the reason why they roar is because they know they can rule. Because no one's going to challenge what they're doing. And if someone roars back, they go back in. They're like, I'm not playing that shit. They're bringing an army. They're bringing an army and they're going to kill me because they brought someone else already. And they're roaring again and they're killing because they can. So It's war. It's war. Every time somebody on that talks like this are just talking and something hasn't been completed and they're still going on with their mission, it's a rule. And they're roaring, and it's war. It's a rule of roaring wars. Okay? So they're doing three things without even having a bare minimum second voice, trying to make a third, and let alone not having three heads of what they're doing. So everything they're doing is usually in three or more to put you in a fucking put a double, to make it upside down, so you never fucking get the fuck out of one of their edges, let alone the middle. So be sure, be brave, because it seems like the little things make me nervous, but the big things is not a big deal to me. It's weird. It's almost as if, like, if I get tortured, you better torture me good, or it's going to be just torture if you torture me slow, like torture me boringly, like ripping my skin off bit by bit. That's like probably going to be the most annoying torture for me. So it's little things that make me nervous, and that's weird, because it's like I want to be a gentleman, but I should like really just fucking hurt myself to see what it means, because I'm being tortured anyways. So be sure to call them nigger slave. Like, nigger slave, I don't know what you mean, because I don't have three heads in a machine, let alone three voices. I have just my voice right here. So be brave. That's my pace, being in politics. And I really need to be in politics. I really, really need to be in politics. So there's a lot that needs to be talked about with the government, because they knew that they called Obama a nigger outside of the White House, because Obama was trying to run away from a bill. And they said, nigger, get over here, you need to sign this. And he had a fit because someone else that was a nigger, black, was having a fit. And what? They don't have the time, because they don't have the privilege of talking about the other when they're supposed to stay in their own division. So they don't have the permission. So because of those who probably didn't answer to make a war in the room, okay, they didn't answer, those who have the fucking rights should be involved to help explain. If you're making just as much money as the president on the cyberspace, okay? So chances are Obama and those who have the rights to explain what nigger means wasn't willing to help out, because it would have opened the doors to their domain. Now let that sink into you. Their domain, which means it's probably a fucking it's probably a dorm room. Okay? So if they're saying we, then it's a dorm room in some kind of way. It's a Constantine in some kind of way. You're like, there's no we. No, motherfucker, you weren't there for the president to help that person explain. And because of that, he got his head cut off the same day, which means the mission was, even if it was past 24 hours, that's the mission. That's the mission of the day. Because they don't go past 23 hours. So they made it where if I can't go past 23 hours, I'll make it a day. I'll make it my life's mission. And what they do is they come in and they fuck up your life's mission to try to explain what the fuck nigger really means. Okay, so those people probably didn't answer, period, because they didn't want to get caught up in politics. But when they went in there, they were talking to them, saying we have this. Okay, so now you're binded. You said we. No, you said we when you're from different divisions. You're not explaining, you're doing. Okay? You're doing. You're not explaining, you're doing when you're saying we or us. You're doing. You're not thinking. Okay, so Obama needs to be beheaded at least once in his life as a filthy nigger who needs to be slayed. Thank you.